have this lot of energy and enthusiasm and this great curiosity about...
The costs are low compared to traditional television. Producing this new form of video journalism TV the costs are almost non-existent. And the possibility of broadcasting ourselves on websites like YouTube is only increasing. It's really a matter of having a video phone or a cheap camera. So the question is, how will all this challenge traditional TV broadcasting? How should we deal with it? Where is all this really taking us? To look into that crystal ball and tell us where television is heading, we have invited David Gemea. He is a senior lecturer at London Westminster University. He is a former freelance producer for Channel 4 News and for BBC Newsnight. And he is a winner of several awards for his innovative video journalism. Now, for a moment, try and forget what you know about television. Free your mind for a minute for a completely different perspective, because David here will outline his vision of how the future of television is going to look like. It's a vision we may not perhaps agree with. It's a vision that may be unpleasant for established broadcast journalists. David himself presents himself as a director with no crew, a producer without an assistant, a journalist with a movie camera, and as he boldly puts it on his own website, I am the future, I am a video journalist. So let's hear him, give him a big round of applause, David Gemea.
Hello, good evening. Peter, I love you. Can you be my agent? Please? Good grief. My mother couldn't even do that well. Thank you very much. Good evening. I can't see anyone out there because this is bright light in front of me. Couple of house rules for myself. David, speak slowly. Secondly, I need to explain things because sometimes I get carried away. If you feel like it, please just heckle me. I'm really used to it. Anyway, thank you, Peter, for that, and thank you, Maria, and thank you very much warmly for coming to this. I hope I give you some idea of my kind of left field approach of thinking. Video journalism. We've heard quite a bit about it. The question I will address today is, what is it and where is it going? Okay. That's video journalism, more or less in a nutshell. And please, like I said, if there are any other questions, please do heckle. Now I want to take you down the rabbit hole, if you don't mind. This is a little bit trippy. This is where I start talking and everyone leaves en masse and I lie down on the ground and say, oh, woe is me. We know about the net. We know about the intranet. But what is the outernet? Okay, so as he's walking through, all these images are talking back to him. They're huge, they're billboard size, etc. How do they do that? Well, probably far more advanced technology than we have at the moment, but we can almost simulate that to an extent. This here is a picture of the South Bank, and as you can see here, that on the right is my website called View Magazine. And we've comped it so it actually exists in that screen. Give another shot here, another shot here. So effectively what you're seeing is, you're seeing this billboard, that size of a net, an internet site, inhabiting that space. In other words, it's almost like public space digital TV, with the exception that it's on the net. And also with the exception that it's touch sensitive, so if you touch it, you'll get your films. And you can see the benefits, perhaps if, say, you're a council, you want to do your own news, or you're a shopping mall, and actually you want to get your own news out as well. Explain this at Apple, and here's another shot. So here we're trying to give an estate, a sort of a community, an idea of how they could have their own news. Again, to what we're relying on here are very strong aesthetic pictures which we're getting from video journalism and also making them size rather big. This is the front page, or one of the pages within my website. And actually what happens is when you do go to the website and you roll over them with your mouse, sound and all sorts of other things sort of animate and come out. But that there could be that size of that huge screen.